Привет, друзья! Меня зовут Евгений Лагунов, вы на канале Гейм, и мы продолжаем проходить игру Волк Среди Нас. Закончили 2 эпизода, ну что, перед нами 3-й, поехали. Ух, там, конечно, да, непонятный сюжетец, ну, кто злой, мы, по крайней мере, уже более-менее разобрались.
Everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow.
Да, я был в шоке, реально. Я думал, что это
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane.
Да. Подонок. Вот не ожидал, думал, ну может быть, ну как-то причастен. Но такое я не ожидал.
That motherfucking piece of shit.
Crane? Ugh. God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
Not now.
I have a right to know. If my wife is...
Honey,
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane has been stalking Snow White. The room is covered in evidence.
That perverted little fucker might be after Snow. I need to find her right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip Trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby! Wait.
Да ну подожди же ты. Я понимаю, все действительно.
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
What are you trying to say?
you know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just
Ну, ты
remember
права.
that.
Ты права, ладно. Посмотрим, как там все выйдет. Козлина тупая. Крейн. Вот так поворот. Букингемский мост. 22-28. Тут церемония идет, насколько я понимаю. Свечки везде стоят. Вечером должна пройти церемония похорон тролля, иначе там их душа куда-то там не попадет, что-то бла-бла-бла. Не помню, не вникал на самом деле, но надо сделать вот именно так. И я сказал Холли, что да, пусть она забирает тело. Свечки. Кто-то говорит. Ну, Снежка, судя по голосу. Туалет. Снежка говорит. Не сейчас, да?
But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss.
Блин, ну хотя ты рядом
And it is in
со
that
мной.
spirit that I'd like to talk about
Если что,
what
я
you've all
смогу
been
за
so
тебя
grateful to share with
вступиться.
me. Your memories. of
Это
her.
Лоуренс, да?
How she could be stubborn and
Сейчас я смотрюсь.
patient, rash and thoughtful. How she carried a torch for the old ways, for tradition, for pageantry. And most of all,
You were a
it
big,
seems
bright,
how
shining star
Lily
in
loved,
this shithole
dearly
of a
loved
town.
her friends and
And I
family.
miss you already.
She loved
Yeah.
being around them, in good times and bad. I never met Lily, but from what I've been told,
Now you will never
I know
die
in my
from
heart
indifference
that
or
she would
lead
have
a
liked to be
tedious
here.
life.
and
Goodbye,
now we'll
sweetheart.
have our
Thanks for
moment of
everything.
silence.
Vivian.
Thank you.
Ты договорила? Надеюсь. Давай еще эту записочку прочитаем.
I'll miss worrying about you. I'll miss our fights. I'll miss you. Holly.
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Ну
Holly,
что
He
опять?
wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly,
Прости.
I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the
Чё?
nerve to
Я
show
наоборот
your
разрешил,
face
чтобы ты
here
забрала тело. Ты
after
чё?
you
Ты ничего не
lie,
путаешь?
after you promise me.
Каких обещаний?
Holly,
Какой
wait.
лжи?
That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it.
Я думал, ты уже рассказала ей об этом.
I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Holly, it's gonna be okay.
Не всем
Holly,
надо
this
знать.
just isn't important right now. I need to talk to Snow.
You are unfucking believable.
Да не это я имел в
Bigby
виду,
cares,
что
Holly.
важно.
He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I just came to pay my respects, Holly. I don't mean any harm.
Oh, really? You have no respect you can pay. You don't care about any of us.
Если бы мне не было дела до вас.
Okay, okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat.
Я бы здесь не
Far away
находился.
from the ceremony, all right?
Чё у тебя?
Look,
Второй
Holly,
прилив
I know
эмоций?
how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
I just want to get Lily's killer, Holly. Nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Лоуренс. Ну, я могу с Лоуренсом поговорить?
I know you didn't come here to pay your respects, so whatever it is better be
Ладно,
wildly
Лоуренс потом.
important. It's been hard enough making a connection with these people. When you pull this kind of stuff, it just resets the clock.
Snow, Crane is completely obsessed with you.
Oh my god, if this is about how Crane treats me at work...
Just
Да нет,
listen
не
to
об
me
этом.
for a second, all right? I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know. He replays your story over and over again.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't.
Да, я тоже в шоке
I'm
так-то был.
just trying everything I can right now to not picture it. To not picture him.
I thought that Crane might be looking for you. I thought you might be in trouble.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing?
Нет, не уверен.
Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step. And if we get this wrong, it would mean more than our jobs. we'd get kicked out of Fabletown for messing all of this up so badly.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow?
Nerissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
Нет, мы еще не уходим.
2 minutes. I
Без
don't mean to
проблем.
be,
No, I understand.
It's just that something's come up.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything? No?
Yeah. Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Доверяю тебе, ты мне помогла, спасибо
О.
тебе.
I'm sorry.
Nerissa!
Yeah, coming!
Иди. Лоренс.
Constable?
Ох,
Wait, easy now,
fuck.
girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do? That way, it's proper.
What are you doing here?
That is the question, isn't it? Or at least a question. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But
Один
I am
удар был.
professional, and we're here for a job. We'll
Ты
snip to the
просто
chase for
сыкло и
all
тряпка.
sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere. Just sit in your office and whistle to heaven for a few short days.
You're trying to pull this shit at a funeral? We can deal with this later.
No, not later. Later's too late. Right now. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now. What's it gonna be?
You think this act you got going scares me? 'Cause it doesn't.
Always wanting to do things the fun way.
Нет, не всегда.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Да, ты думал, что
Bigby?
это такое
What is
прям...
he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really. That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
Да чё ты врешь-то?
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead horse.
Ах ты
I'm gonna
скотина.
kill you!
Ты падла.
I got it done.
Вы чё творите-то вообще? Ты стрелять будешь, да? Ух ты, дрянь что такая. Сколько ж патронов в этой херни. Вот черт. Да ладно, убил что ли? Прости, Холли. Но эти дебилы, они... О, черт. Вот такое начало. С Лоуренсом хотел поговорить, не получилось. Вернее, пока я разглядывал всякие записки, открытки на столе. А, черт. С Лоуренсом не удалось поговорить, а потом пошла суета, круговерт. Началось, короче. Вот такой вот у нас третий эпизод с первого сезона. Волк среди нас. Откуда эти двое? Зачем они? Нахрена они начали стрелять? Могли бы подождать. Почему принципиально так быстро? Почему им нужен Крейн вообще? Я ничего не понял вообще. Жесть. Эпизод 3. Скрюченная Миля.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're gonna be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do.
Короче, драться
Everything in moderation.
нельзя.
And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Мисс Уайт. Новая запись о докторе появилась.
So, to recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan,
Ну да.
currently. But I don't know.
That's the plan? Just wait for the mirror?
It's all we have right now.
Да права, она права.
What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if...
Тоже не знаю.
I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him, I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible to me.
Да,
I'm
да.
as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
Именно.
He was a conniver, a
Да.
coward, a
Лжецом.
liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Причем так.
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question?
Да сколько хочешь.
It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight...
Sure.
It's just... When stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way, deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
Нет, мне это не нравится.
Because it gives you an excuse to just,
fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Но ты спросила, и мне обидно.
We have a problem.
Досадно даже, что ты это
I can't
спросила.
finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Вот это привет.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Buffkin, are you positive it's not here? Maybe it just slid under one of these cabinets.
No, I'm sure it's not here. I checked every corner. I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take.
Зеркало еще с
We're
регенерацией.
just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
Just forget it. I'll find him myself.
How? We don't know where he went.
И правда не знаем, но надо
He had
искать.
to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that it...
mind that. Come help me look.
А что он хотел сказать? Почему ты его перебила? Павкин такой прикольный. Ну пойдем к Бавкину. Что-то он хотел сказать.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got
Какой-то
his
ведьм.
snow glamours from.
Да, тоже те же мысли. То есть, ведьма с черного рынка.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
А ты мог его вообще остановить?
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do, yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay, okay. Look,
Извини.
the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Да, ты молодец. Только не пей много. Лучше вообще не пей. Так. Туда больше ничего нет? Здесь. Ничего, да? Здесь мы все посмотрели. Стол. Там кто? Со Снежкой поговорить? Давай стол осмотрим. Ну да, почетный круг вокруг стола, конечно. И капот Крейн. Закрыто, да? Что это? Тут переглянулись. Тут в этой игре надо первое все-таки желание.
Oh yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if
Что
you
ты
knew
орешь
where
на
Crane
неё?
could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look,
Да не думаю
this
это.
just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
Why do you even care about this?
Не говори.
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown. Literally invested. Since it's mostly my money that keeps the whole thing
Знаешь, на
running.
самом деле это меня теперь в моих глазах тебя оправдывает, а то я уже начал на тебя что-то думать. Хотя ты можешь врать.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office.
Чё
Who
орёшь-то?
elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Да не за что, обращайтесь. Мы занимаемся тем же самым.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
2 a.m. Piece of cake.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't
Это
go up
иди.
there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What
Иди, иди.
concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
Да
Before
иди,
you had no
вали.
interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Fine, I don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Ha!
He's after something. I just don't know what it is. We
Да
have to
он
find the witch,
метит на
Bluebeard,
это
since
место, вот и
that's where
все,
he's
скорее
going.
всего.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
Ты такая тихая вообще. Он в метре от тебя, в полметра даже.
Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Пусть он идет в квартиру Крейна. А мы пойдем к ведьме. А может еще надо как-то к Лоуренсу сходить.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Мы пойдем к Холли. Да.
The witch's identity must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later. I hope you know what you're doing.
Предчувствие.